Professional marks are not awarded for fancy English. They are awarded when your answer is clear, relevant, structured, and written for the person named in the requirement. In this video, we will focus on communication marks. You will learn what communication means in ACC, A Professional Papers, what the examiner wants, the do's and don'ts, and the exact phrases you can use to make your answer sound more professional. Communication means presenting your answer in a way that is easy for the reader to use. In ACC exams, that usually means three things. First, using the correct format. For example, a report, briefing note, memo, email, letter, or presentation notes. Second, writing for the correct audience. A board, finance director, audit partner, client, regulator, or project team will not all need the same style. Third, making your answer easy to follow. That means clear headings, short paragraphs, and points that answer the requirement directly. The examiner wants to see that you understand the professional situation. If the question asks for a report to the board wants strategic implications and a clear recommendation. If the question asks for briefing notes to an audit partner, the audit partner wants audit risk, evidence, financial statement impact, and audit response. If the question asks for advice to a client, the client wants clear, practical advice, not a textbook explanation. So the golden rule is simple. Do not write for yourself. Write for the person in the question. Let us make this practical. A board wants decision-focused language. They care about strategy, risk, stakeholders, reputation, and long-term value. A finance director wants financial impact, cash flow, funding, assumptions, and risk. An audit partner wants audit risk, materiality, evidence, skepticism, and audit procedures. A client wants advice that is clear, practical, and commercially sensible. Before writing, ask, who will read this and what decision do they need to make? Here are the communication do's. Do use the format requested in the requirement. Do use headings that mirror the task. Do write short paragraphs. Do make each paragraph do one job. Do link your points to the scenario. Do finish with a conclusion or recommendation when the question asks you to advise, evaluate, or recommend. The examiner should never have to search for your answer. Your structure should guide them through it. Now the communication don'ts. Do not write one huge block of text. Do not ignore the format. Do not write generic textbook paragraphs. Do not use vague bullets that are too short to explain anything. Do not copy the scenario without explaining why it matters. Do not use aggressive or emotional language. Professional communication is calm, clear, and useful. Let us transform a weak answer. Weak answer. There are many risks. The company should be careful. This is weak because it is vague. It does not identify the main risk. It does not use scenario evidence. It does not help management decide what to do. A vague answer is hard to reward because the examiner cannot see professional judgment. Now compare that with a stronger version. The most significant risk is the company's limited experience in overseas markets. This matters because the proposed expansion depends on understanding local customer behavior, regulation, and supply chain relationships. Management should therefore consider a phased entry or joint venture rather than a full immediate launch. This is stronger because it identifies the key issue, explains why it matters, and gives a practical action. That is, communication with purpose. Here are some powerful communication phrases you can adapt in the exam. This report focuses on the matters most relevant to the board's decision. The issues below are prioritized according to their likely impact on the organization. This briefing note considers the financial, operational, and reputational implications of the proposal. The recommendation is based on the company's objectives, constraints, and risk exposure. These phrases work because they tell the examiner that you understand the purpose of the answer. Before you move on from any ACC, a written answer, check 4 things. Have I used the requested format? Have I written for the correct audience? Are my headings useful? Have I included a conclusion or recommendation if the requirement asks for one? If the answer is yes, you are already writing in a more professional way. I have uploaded the full professional marks PDF on RevPro.club. It includes the detailed notes, do's and don'ts, examiner guidance, and powerful phrases for communication, analysis, evaluation, skepticism, and commercial acumen. Download it from RevPro.club and use it as a checklist when practicing past exam questions. Communication marks are not about writing more, they are about making your answer easier to use. Write for the audience, structure your answer clearly, and make every paragraph relevant to the decision. In the next video, we will look at analysis marks, how to stop describing and start explaining.